Est-ce la propriété de Perrier-Lapadite?
Je suis Perrier-Lapadite.
C'est un plaisir de vous rencontrer, Monsieur Lapadite. Je suis le colonel SS Hans Landa.
So you're probably wondering why at the start of this video essay, I'm starting it with an introduction to the movie Inglourious Basterds. Well, because it's a perfect mix of cinematography and storytelling as the German officer named Hans Landa interrogates a Frenchman about runaway Jews. As the scene progresses, the audience is left wondering if the Frenchman is hiding something or if he is completely innocent. Moments later, we find out that he is hiding Jews under the floorboards, and now the audience is wondering if Hans Landa knows if the Frenchman is hiding Jews.
Ah, mesdames, je vous remercie pour le temps que vous m'avez consacré. Nous ne vivrons pas votre famille plus longtemps. Donc, monsieur, mesdemoiselles, je prends congé de vous et je vous dis adieu.
So, turns out Hans Landa knew about the Jews the whole time. But before we continue, can we just stop and appreciate how good this movie scene is?
It uses almost everything correctly. For example, the lighting, the framing, the story writing. And to add to the incredible acting of Christoph Waltz as Hans Landa really seals the deal. But in this video essay today, I will not only be talking about the cinematic genius of the hit movie Inglourious Basterds, but we will also be talking about the brains behind it, and his name is Quentin Tarantino. Usually, in Quentin Tarantino movies, he likes to establish a character in a very serious type of way. As you can tell in Inglourious Basterds, Christoph Waltz playing a German officer is shown to the audience as a ruthless officer that will stop at nothing to get what he wants. And in the movie industry, first impressions of a character are everything, making his character so calm that he talks like a normal person. For example, in this scene, he says that he likes milk or how he wants to smoke his pipe in his house. So from that, telling four-armed Germans to shoot and kill a family, including kids might I add, shows us that he likes to play a lot of mind games. Throughout this scene, Tarantino asks the audience, does Hans Landa know about the Jews? And due to the fact that the actions and the dialogues that are shown in the scene, people watching are clueless. As much as I want to ramble on about how great this movie is, I want to bring up another movie, which is very different but somehow very similar. I'm talking about Django Unchained has always been a movie of uncertainty at times as the movie is heavy. This movie is about two bounty hunters named King and Django, being bounty hunters and best friends by the end of it. As their journey continues, King finds out that Django, a former slave, has a wife named Brumhilda, and is planning to rescue her. King only accepts to help him due to the fact that Brumhilda is the name of a German myth about how a princess is saved by a rightful knight. But obviously, this is a Tarantino movie, and we have learned that the start of his movies are awesome. So before I discuss about the story itself, let's discuss about the start. At the start of the movie, as the Speck brothers are moving to buy slaves, they come across a bounty hunter named King, which is also Christopher Waltz if you didn't know, who is looking for a slave named Django. He tries to buy Django off the Speck brothers, but they simply refuse. As they refuse, King decides to talk to Django. And when that happens, the Speck brothers lose all patience and draw their guns at King. So when he does this, he leaves one alive under a dead horse. He goes back to Django and makes a sale and gives the money to the Speck brothers trapped under the horse and asks for a bill. This is showing how Christopher Waltz plays this character perfectly to show how King, the bounty hunter, plays this character as calm as possible. You see how in this gunfight, King had the situation under control at all times. He knew that they were gonna draw at him, and now he's talking to him under his dead horse. When King decides to leave with Django, he gives the slaves two options. What proceed isn't for the weak of stomach, so viewer discretion is advised. It is truly cold, but then again, this shows that King is calm and knows that the situation at hand is in his hand this entire time. Meaning that he knew that on that night that both brothers would die.
I'm not a bad
And
guy.
again,
I'm just doing my job.
first impressions
Blueberry.
are everything.
Didn't I give you my last apple? Tell you what, boys. Take me to the dock in El Paso. I'll get you your freedom. No, no, please.